What's your name and where you from?
Man, I'm Pkthapoet. I'm originally from Chicago, but we out here in Phoenix, really.
Chanel broad and either dude, so you can see it in my moves. We change the game by breaking rules. I'm in my lane, I spark a blunt and then I cruise. These niggas lames and I'm Jesus with the pool, healing the blessing. It's the reason why I do. Said confessing ain't easy and B100 I ain't choose. Beat the beat up like a lot of people, vandalize my tune. I manipulated hearts and the feelings of a few, but see we come so far. Fucking this world up and coming so hard. I broke the chains that had tamed my father. I rearranged and engaged my karma. A couple scratches and some dents, but they can't break my armor. We a pharaoh in the middle with a queen like a Kiki Palmer. It's all raps and a joke until I Kiki Palmer. Slap the fuck out of these birds, watch them tweet drama. If my baby boy a king, what that make his father? Said my baby boy a king, what that make his father? Pkthapoet, nigga, fuck with me, baby.
What made you want to get to music?
Honestly, I've been part of music my whole life, to be 100. Like, I grew up in like bands, church bands, you know, I played drums and shit. I marched drumline, but it wasn't until like, I ended up getting locked up during like after high school. And I don't know, I just wanted to do something fun to get away, you know what I'm saying? I had a whole bunch of stress and shit, and I just started rapping, nigga. My homie put me in the studio, and nigga, everything changed from then. Took that shit a little bit more serious.
So how old were you when you made your first song?
21.
How old were you when you first hit the booth?
21.
Okay.
Right there.
So as an artist, what inspired you to keep going?
Shit, bro, honestly what inspired me to keep going is my kids, bro, like, and the feeling that it feel good. Like, I ain't, like, that right there, the moment they stop, and the moment I feel like it's taking me away from my kids, I'm gonna have to stop. I ain't gonna keep going, because it ain't no point in it for me at that point.
So, and as an artist, as a rapper, is there any stopping anytime soon?
Shit, fuck no. Nigga, I'm just getting started. You know what I mean? I got shit happening. You know what I mean? I'm about to go back to Chicago, follow up on some scenes out there. You feel me? So, I'm excited about that. And that's about it.
So, your music, what category can you put that in?
Bro, I just told somebody this shit. I'm like a Boogie mixed with Andre, mixed with like a Kanye, mixed with like nigga, but I'm like Kanye without the ugly, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I talk my shit, I'm like Nip, you know what I'm saying? On a mission. That's how you listen to all of them, you put them in one, that's me.
So right now, what are your top 5 rappers?
My top 5 rappers, I have to say top 5 Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, who else is cold? Boogie, I fuck with Boogie, my man J-Wop, and who else be chopping that I fuck with on my phone I've been listening to? Mick Jenkins, there you go.
So from that question, if somebody can go through your phone, what kind of music will they find?
Oh, bro, look, we gonna do that shit right now. Hold up, nigga, we gonna do that shit right now. I'll tell you what albums. I just downloaded a whole bunch of new albums too, just to listen to them straight through. So right now you'll see I got the Black Panther. It's gonna be a lot of K-Dot and Wiz. Look, I got Black Panther, Good Kid, Mad City, Take Care, Flight School, Cushion Orange Juice, Swimming, Shea Butter Baby, the healing component, Mick Jenkins, The Waters, Mick Jenkins, and then Bucket List. That's Saba. There you go. That's literally the most recent albums that's on my shit.
So making music, do you have any projects that's out right now?
Yeah, I got 2 projects that's out. I got Different, that's right, available on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. And then I got also, what's it called? I got Different, and then I got Embodiment of Ray Key. Shout out Jay Protege, he produced the whole project. Well, he made all the beats, we both produced the whole project. And that's also available on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, all that shit.
So for me, can you explain the music scene in Phoenix, Arizona?
Oh man, it's crabs in a bucket that don't want to be crabs. Like straight up, like we out here like it's people, the unity is starting to grow. People trying to help, you know what I'm saying, like each other get out. But we still fighting those other niggas that's trying to keep us down because they might not get the shine that they think it is. And that's the same, bro. Like, there ain't no rules out here. So anybody can make it to the top of like whatever it is fast because there ain't no rules. Like, this is a place that you shine your sword. You don't sharpen it. You feel me? And so like that's the music scene. It's bubbling, it's growing, but since there is no rules, it's kind of hard to differentiate somebody that's been doing something for 5 years to somebody who just started 6 months ago and got a little clout because they friends fuck with them because they finally started to do music. You know what I mean? Like, there aren't any levels out here. It's just the open market.
So what do you think about artists that do that? Like how what's his name? Blueface said he woke up one day and just started making music.
It happens. Everybody wakes up one day and start doing something, so I respect that. I just feel like people like it. You gotta pay attention to who really like code and who really just started. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect somebody grinding. It's like a nigga that, oh, I'm finna start hooping, right? And he actually pretty decent, but it's a nigga on the court that's real nice. Just cause a nigga can keep up, don't mean he really, really, really nice. A nigga can keep up. It's a difference. That's how I see it. I'm here forever. Straight up. I'm here forever, nigga. I make good music. I make real good music. You know, like, and I take pride in that, like, from everything. Like, I actually got my hand in all assets of, like, what my song is. The structure, you know what I'm saying? Just the way it's composed, like, that's all me. That's what I do. That's what I like. And that's why I don't care if I get that one hit, that's just gonna bring everybody to the other music that I've been doing. And I'm like, damn, this nigga nice. And so that's all it is. Like, I don't aim for one hits. If I get one, that's great. But I just really mind my business and make what I feel like is great music to me. You know what I mean? What I know that sounds good sonically.
So a study shows that most rappers that get on top, they have a long lasting of 5 years. What do you think about that?
A long lasting 5 years?
5 years staying on top.
Stand on top? Shit, that's tight. I mean, there's a few exceptions to that, right? Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Jay-Z. I don't think J. Cole, but most definitely Kendrick, Drake, and Jay-Z. They've been up top for a long time and stayed up there. You know, I always say, like, I agree, but it's all on you. You know what I'm saying? It's on how you do your business plan to, like, market that and, you know what I'm saying, keep a long lasting. Because, like, some people might say the top, that they might think that's success, and some people are like, no, that ain't success. I'm just using that to get my success. So I guess that might be right. Studies might show that shit.
So in the rap business, who's your biggest influencers?
Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z. Those are my biggest influences. And Dizzy Wright. I like Dizzy Wright because of the way he handles business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta be famous. I just gotta have something where my assets take care of my family. You know what I'm saying?
What's the most difficult thing that you have to endure being a rapper?
I would say following my missions and like actually like executing. I think that's the hardest thing for like artists because like everybody has like dope ideas. Everybody has game-changing ideas. Everybody has like what it takes to make it, but it's following through with those steps and understanding like it's a whole mission. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just one part. And so that's one thing that I face because like I started off with friends and I ain't gonna lie, it's a sacrifice, bro. I lost a lot. I lost a lot of shit to this music shit, bro. Close homies, you know what I mean? Just people that I thought that would be willing to do what I'm willing to do, and they just not. They ain't trying to show up on time, or you know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to put on these events, and they ain't trying to do this, and they ain't trying to do that. And so it's like you learn from that. You know what I mean? You learn to stick to yourself and be like, look, you got the vision, execute your vision, because whether they own or they not, when people start seeing you as a leader and they start seeing that you do what you say you gonna do, they'll come back. Everybody come back because ain't nobody doing it. And that's the hardest thing is just staying with your word and staying to your goals, no matter what, no matter who around. Nigga, you seen that shit happen. You seen it in your mind, so you gotta make that shit happen. And I think that's the hardest part right there. Just going through those motions. Whatever message you get from my music, I can't control that. What I do know is that I aim for my music that you gonna feel something. My music gonna make you feel something. At the end of the day, you gonna listen to my shit and you gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like feel it in a way that's like real good and comfortable, or maybe you feel something like, damn, like I don't know how I feel about that, like that made me feel uncomfortable. Like my music does that to people. You know what I mean? And so that's one thing that I know, like whatever message you get from me, my words, you know what I'm saying, I can't really aim to, because that's just like my story. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about nothing that I don't know, and I only talk about myself. So, but that's it, bro. I just know that you gonna feel something.
Right now, what can your fans follow you at?
Pkthapoet, that's Pkthapoet, everywhere. Nigga, Pkthapoet, Apple Music, Pkthapoet, SoundCloud, Pkthapoet, Google, Pkthapoet, Tidal, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, nigga, anything but LinkedIn.
Right now, if you choose to work with any producer, any artist to boost your business, who would that be?
Bro, put me in the booth with Pkthapoet. Somebody give me Pkthapoet. Tell that nigga to call PK. Either get me in there with Pkthapoet, Hit Boy. I need that HS87. You know what I'm saying? Or honestly, I feel like me and Timberland, bro, will kill it. Maybe Pharrell. But I feel like I'm gonna meet Pharrell later in life, so I ain't tripping. But right now, put me in the booth with Timberland, HS87, or put me in there with motherfucking Pkthapoet. I'm blowing up off 2 songs.
So when you're not doing music, what do you do on your off time?
Being a dad. That's it. Being a dad, and just probably like trying to work to elevate myself mentally, physically, and spiritually. That's really what I aim to do for my life. I got 2 boys, so I want to be here for them. They, you know what I'm saying, they young boys, you know how it is, you a man, so, you know, when you get older, they gonna run their pops crazy, you know what I'm saying, they gonna have the energy, and I gotta be able to keep up. So that's it. That's what I do in my spare time, just try to help myself be a better man, a better spirit, and a better father. You know?
Is that hard to keep your family out of your rap business?
Yes, so I don't keep my family on my rap business. I tried not to, and it just went against it was hard. And so that's why I learned to not separate them. You know what I mean? Like, I learned to like be me as much as possible, and I allow as much of my family to be in it as I think I should. And so with that, that's why I'm like, in my videos, you're gonna see my sons. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna see them with me. Because in real life, you're gonna see them with me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not fake. I feel like I'm gonna go far being me. And so if I'm gonna be me, nigga, my kids is the biggest part of me. So that's why I just, you know what I'm saying, I just pick and choose how much of me I want to give them, instead of trying to separate.
So Pkthapoet, where'd you get that name from?
So poet is an acronym for Pieces of Everlasting Thoughts. That's what that stands for. And at first, when I first started rapping, I was like, because I write poetry. I wrote poetry right before I started rapping. Like, I've been writing poetry since I was like in 4th grade. You know what I mean? And I've been good at it, hella good at it. And so, like, I was just like, well, I've always been PK. Like, I got it tatted. That was like my first tattoo. Like, that's me. I've been PK my whole life. But they was like, my homie when I first started rapping, he's like, nigga, you can't just rap as PK, bro. You gotta pick something else. And I was like, well, what the fuck? I was like, well, I do poetry. I was like, well, shit, I'm Pkthapoet, nigga. And I was like, but what does poet mean? You know what I'm saying? That's where it came from. I was like, what does poet mean to me? And it just came in my head. I was like, Pieces of Everlasting Thoughts. Forever. That's what I'm about. Look, hopefully this shit go up in time. I got one last show out here in Phoenix, Arizona. I've been grinding out here for 5 years. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this shit. You know what I'm saying? So fuck with me. Come to my last show. It's going to be me and my man Dougie Drew, J-Wop, and Dobie Dope. What I would say for you as a viewer is to understand that you're not going to be great at anything you don't love. Whatever you love, follow your heart and chase that, because what you love is what your passion is. And you'll never know what your passion is if you don't listen to yourself, and if you don't like go out and just start doing shit. You know what I mean? It's easier to know what you don't like than it is to what you do like, so just do everything. And then learn what you don't like, so that way you can find what you like, and through what you like, you're going to find what you love. And that's the most important thing out here. You know what I'm saying? So find what you love, find your purpose. And if you need help with that, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and all that shit, because I can help you. That's my mission. That's why I'm here. I'm here to live in my passion and help everybody find theirs. So fuck with me. I make great music. That's about it.
100.